by the British. Okay, I'm just saying that's real, and if anybody's got any issues about that, stick it in an affidavit against what I've got, right? And see how you do. And the government failed to do that too. So we've got our monarchy, sovereign, the two names, and we've got the Queen on the other side. So we've got two separate sovereigns running here. Now I'll go on to this next page, and I'll try and skip through this now because I'm going to go through this from the start and just check with my engineer to see how we're doing. Yeah, but we're doing all right. He's cranking it up. So I'll just continue and with the script. So we've got here number one, Helen Clark. What she did here was deplorable and unacceptable. Before she went away, I've run over the things that she's while she was Prime Minister, she committed a lot of crime against us, the Manawhenua of the land, and as well as New Zealanders. I'm talking from being me, Indigenous, and also as a normal New Zealand person, saying things that are true. I'm telling the truth in front of God. And Helen Clark, she's an agnostic. That means she's got no God. But she got the red cross beside her face. You have a look on Facebook. She's got a red cross, but she doesn't believe in it, but she's got it there. She's promoting it, right? That's what do you call that? That's going against the grain or hypocritical of a religion she doesn't believe in. But the red blood cross, it means the blood, the St. John, the red cross you see here. Right? And I'll tell you a true story. The red cross, that's Vatican, and they own the blood, the DNA. So I'm just telling you that we only use this flag for our protectorate, and the symbol of the flag it belongs to King George. Okay? He gave us that. He can take it back too as a gift, but so far we're holding on to it because of our connection real to a sovereign state as we are to Britain. So that's our legitimacy of being sovereign. Okay, so we'll go. The geologist, that while Helen Clark was the Prime Minister, dug up the graves at the airport, and we're holding her responsible in her government, the Labour Party, Horomia, the Minister at the time of Maori Affairs, we're holding you responsible, and the National Party, we're holding you responsible, Peter Sharples, of violating my tikanga Maori law from Raiatea, not from here. You're violated your own tikanga Maori law that you're using in the Parliament. That's corrupted, right? Anything you do in there is not good enough. It's not tikanga spiritual. That's commercial, and unfortunately, you've fallen into that trap of being not true. So that's your white side, Peter. That's your white side acting like that. The Sharple side, not your mother's side. It's the maternal side. The big difference is the Queen and her sovereign. You're coming from that side. Okay? I'll just tell you that you're up against a brick wall there. Yeah. So we've got Helen Clark. I'm going to bill charge DQ. I already did that already. I'm going to bill charge everything in your time as being in government and all your previous ancestors, what they did to Maori, and offset that bill against the trillion in gold bullion on the title in the Pacific Rim. That's a third of the global area of land in SEABED. That's that title that we're holding in this MOAI claim. That's where our people live, not where you come from. I'm just making that statement quite clear that you're alienating here is going to come to an end, okay? Because we have to prove, and I know in the law that I have to prove that you have alienated the lands on title, and I've got that all set up on one title. Okay? So that's you out of the way. Now John Campbell, your ancestors in Mauna Kea put that statue up there and dug out that's another issue. So I'm just saying these are historic events where the Auckland super city, John Banks, I'm warning you now in front of the world on the screen that you better get the right Manawhenua, and that's the Manukau land Manukau, the Manukau Land Company in Scotland is the legitimate title here in Auckland, not the one you've got. All those titles come under the New Zealand Company in Wellington and the Australian New South Wales Company. Those titles are not the right titles. Okay, I'll just make that clear, and I'm going to graphically explain that, where the fraud and the corruption of all these titles in Auckland, all these titles here, are going to come to a swift end. Okay? Yeah, and that's according to the British titles. You know, whatever we decide with the upper house there and the Supreme Court here, I want to just be clear with you that I'm going into the Supreme Court here and take hold of that as a sovereign from the UK, not from the Wellington government. So that's why I have another government off the East Cape, right in the sea, in the international water. That's what you, John Key, I'm going to tell the world this. You said the government owns the seabed, right? And then you scratched your head and said, oh, hang on. I think, oh, shucks, no. Nobody owns it, right? Now, for a man like you, a Prime Minister, to make a statement like that and change your mind, just is telling the world that's how your government works. It changes its mind every day. Okay? That's uncertainty you've set up. That's why these titles in Auckland are uncertain. The people here need to know that live on these land. They don't know whose land it is. I know already that this place here where I am, they don't know. That's why they sell it and get out, and then someone else comes pick it up. They don't know who owns the land. I can tell you who owns it. That's what I'm sorting out with 61 Cook Street. Just so you know where you stand in the middle of bluffing everybody. Okay? You bluff everybody. No more bluffing. No more bluffing. No more bullshit. And no more corruption. That's what MOAI is there. He's saying crunch it. And you're going to crunch it. Okay? So I'm just saying that we identified that Ngāti Whātua is not the right tribe. I'm going to be straight to you, Maori people. You've got it all wrong. Okay? Machi Tarawa, he's in the Confederation. He got more right to this Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei area than any of you with Arawa, Ihinga, and Tūhora Matakaka, and Kaumata Moai. I know the history back to front. Okay? I know the history in the Kaipara, the Manukau, the Kāwhuru. You got the wrong Kāwhuru. So here's Kāwhuru, wrong Kāwhuru. Right? What did the Crown do in Wellington? Took his history as being gospel. What do all historians do? Right? They took that history and wrote it up that way. Wrong. Got the wrong man. The right Kāwhuru, I brought him up from Wellington, from Devil Island. Right? He's mixed up with the UFOs and all that sort of stuff in the Kapara Harbour. All that UFO stuff, real stuff. Right? Where it is, right with me. Okay? That's why we got this thing here on the computer with the UFO on it. Those are already in our blood. Okay? That's a technology. But I'm saying that the